Good morning, everybody. It is 7:28 right now, and time to visit with our good friend Kim Baer and talk about a topic that might gain a lot of attention from certain folks, Jackie, because we're talking money.
Yeah, we are talking money. Show me the money, as many people will say. If an unfortunate situation might happen that you get a divorce, a lot of times something known as alimony can arise out of that situation. So we're very excited to have Kim Baer joining us this morning from Baer Law Office. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
Let's break down alimony. First of all, the basics.
So
what
the
is
basics.
it?
So what is it? It's the dreaded A word in divorce, and what it is it's support that the higher earning spouse is required to pay to the lower earning spouse. And in Iowa, it varies state by state with regard to what the requirements are. And in Iowa, we don't have any guidelines, but what we have is kind of a wealth of cases that we look at, and so then we're able to kind of give some advice to clients. So typically, to learn whether or not you are entitled to alimony, or it might be an alimony case, or whether you might have to pay alimony, what we typically have to have is at least a marriage that is 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Typically we tell people about 10 or 10. Longer.
Okay.
But there are some exceptions. It's divorce law, so there are some exceptions to that rule.
Why is that the case? Why does it have to be, like, say 10 years for you, use that as a ballpark figure?
So what the court is, the purpose of alimony is that let's say that you and Jackie are married, and let's say that Jackie makes $100,000 and you make $50,000. If you've only been married for 3, 4, 5 years, chances are you really have not adjusted to living at the level of $150,000.
Okay.
And so if it's a short-term marriage, the court kind of says, all right, this was short-term. It was not a marriage that was meant that is going to last very long. So poof, you just both go your own ways. You take your money, you take your money.
Got it.
But if we have a marriage that's been 10 years, 15 years, and in a lot of cases 20, 25, 30 years, and we start having long-term marriages, then you certainly have adjusted to living at the level of $150,000 household income. And if Jackie just leaves and takes her money and you drop down to 50, that's a dramatic change for you. And in some cases, we have a spouse that maybe gave up a career, or didn't finish school, stayed home to raise the children, maybe moved to follow a spouse to support that spouse's career, maybe put everything into supporting the spouse for their business. And so the court basically, in Iowa, we're in a court of equity, and so the court's trying to figure out what is fair to the spouse who gave up things or who is not earning or not capable of earning the same amount as the other spouse.
Okay, I have some questions because you've been so good about educating us on things over the years, but I do have a couple questions. So this isn't anything to do with kids. This is just
completely separate.
The husband and wife in the situation, because lifestyles have changed over the years.
Right.
Do they only look at the years that you were married? So many people have lived together for many, many years, and then maybe only are married 1 or 2 years. Do they look at the whole, or do they only look when you have said I do?
Really, it's only when you said I do, other than, so let me, again, another qualification. So unless there's a common law marriage, and I just will say one thing about that, because we could do a whole show on common law, and I think we have.
Yes, we have.
Common law marriage, there is a common misunderstanding. Common law marriage, there isn't a certain number of years. It is, the test in Iowa is, are you holding yourselves out to be a married couple? Are you filing tax returns together? Are you wearing wedding rings? Are you calling Mr. and Mrs., husband and wife? So that's the test for common law marriage. So assuming you were not common law married, let's say that you lived together, we'll just use the two of you. Let's say you lived together for 20 years, and now you've been married for 10. So now it's an alimony case, and maybe Lou stayed at home for the 10 years with the kids. But prior to that, before you guys had kids and before you were married, Lou was out making $100,000, and so now you're getting a divorce. The first thing I'm going to hear out of your mouth, Jackie, is, well, he used to make $100,000. So we can go back and look at what Lou used to do prior to the marriage. So what is he capable of earning? What do his degrees look like? Now your argument's going to be,
but I've been done it for 10 years.
Exactly. I've been out of the job market. I don't know how to email. I don't know. I hear all of that. I don't know how to use a computer. So then that's when we start getting into, well, all right, maybe we'll throw some money at you and you can go take some classes. taxes, and then you'll be good to go. And so we get lots of arguments, but that's when it's kind of relevant to what did you do prior to the marriage.
And that's the segment I think I want next, the crazy things lawyers get to hear.
Yeah.
One other
Some of the stories.
We're going to need an hour.
One of the other quick questions I have before we continue on with this discussion, can a prenup prevent any of this from happening?
No. So a prenup.
She said no that quick.
No. Yeah, the law is very clear. A prenup cannot regulate child support or alimony. So you can try, but it's not going to be valid.
That wording isn't going to work here in the state of Iowa. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly. So let's say that you've been married a long term. Let's say actually now you guys have been married for 25 years. We'll just advance the clock. So now, Lou, you're probably going to be looking at what we call permanent alimony, which means it's going to be lifetime alimony.
Oh, it will?
Because it's been a long-term marriage.
Okay.
Yes. And so then what we try to do is we look at, okay, what's the income? And we need an income disparity. That's the other thing. And the income disparity needs to be fairly significant. So let's say you make 65 and you make 50. That might not be an alimony case because we're talking about $15,000. But if we're starting to talk about 80 versus 50 or 100 versus 50, now we're starting to get up into enough of a disparity.
Numbers, yeah.
Exactly. So then one of the points, and so the two things that we really negotiate, because a lot of times people will walk in and I'll say, yep, this is no doubt. This is an alimony case, and that's what I'll tell my client, and that's what we'll have a conversation with the other lawyer. So then the question is how long are you going to pay the alimony? And we've got cases kind of all over the board, and how much should it be? So
that was the one thing that came to mind. How much money are you going to get? Yeah.
And again, we don't have guidelines in Iowa, so what we typically do is we're going to look at your need, and so you're going to do a budget, and you're going to say, here's how much I make, and here's what I need to pay every month, and so here's how much I'm short. And then in your case, we're going to look at, okay, here's how much you make, and here's what you need to pay, and here's what you have left over. And so we are trying to kind of figure that out. And sometimes if we end up in front of a judge might say, Lou, I really don't think you need to spend $1,000 a month on clothes, so I'm going to mark that down. And so a judge kind of will try to look at what you're saying you have to spend.
A little adjustment.
But at the same time, likewise, look at what you're trying to say that you have to spend. And so you get a judge kind of looking at it saying, okay, what's really reasonable?
Now, is this during normal divorce proceedings, or is this a completely different case?
It's it's all part of the divorce.
It's
all part of the divorce.
So what's the ultimate goal? The ultimate goal is to come out even?
Not necessarily even, Stephen, but pretty darn close. I mean,
really?
I've never seen a court, let's say that after you pay all of your expenses, you have $2,500 left each month. I've never seen, after taxes, I've never seen a court say, okay, well, that's easy. Lou, you get $1,250 a month. I've never seen a court do that. Okay. But have I seen a court say, you get $1,000 or you get $900? Yeah. So that's kind of what you're looking at. Now, the other point I wanted to make, because I don't think a lot of people understand this, is that let's say that the two of you have been divorced now for several years, and she's paying you permanent alimony of $1,000 a month.
Okay.
And in your decree, all it says is if you remarry, alimony stops. And so you say, well, there's more than one way to skin this cat. I've got this great woman I've met. I'm going to go live with her. Under Iowa law, just because the decree is silent on that issue, you still can bring an action to modify alimony and ask that it be terminated.
Really?
Yeah, so once she proves that you're living with the person, you're cohabitating, then you have to come back and prove that you still have an extreme need for the alimony.
So it could come to an end if you have
that
built into the alimony agreement.
I had a trial last year where a couple had moved out of state and bought a house together but didn't marry. And of course my client said, well, that's a bunch of crap, So we were in front of the judge, and the judge said, we have two men supporting you. No, we're not going to allow that. And his alimony ended.
Have there been cases where an alimony is paid even after somebody has
if there's extreme
married, even married afterwards? Or is marriage usually the end all?
Marriage cuts it off.
Okay, marriage usually cuts it off.
But what people need to realize is even if your decree says nothing about living together or cohabitation, the court still has the authority to look at that situation.
Okay.
So you just need to pay attention to that. And then what we typically see, the other points I just wanted to make is when can it be modified? Now, if Jackie loses her job and she can't find another job, she might want to have it lowered. Let's say you get really ill and you can't work, you might want to have it increased. So whenever we have an alimony obligation out there that is, rehabilitative or permanent alimony, it can be modified up or down.
Even though you're no longer married,
even though you're no longer
you can still
married.
go to the other person and say, I need some assistance.
As long as it was ordered in the beginning. So
okay.
So the other point I will make, a lot of times if I'm representing you, Jackie,
Yes.
what I might say to you is, we got to buy you out of alimony. We're not going to have alimony in the decree. You're not going to pay him alimony. Can you give him more of the house equity? Can you give him more of your 401k? Can you give him $15,000? No offense, but to go away.
Yeah, no, just to be done with it.
Exactly, to be done with it,
yeah.
because then he's not ever going to come knocking on the door. Yeah.
Good.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. You got a lot
Lots
of
of
questions.
details
Yeah.
and things to talk about. Kim,
Give
how can
Kim a
they have
call.
a cup of coffee with you?
Yeah, just come on in. We offer a free consultation, 279-2000.
All right.
Wow.
Great
Show
advice.
me the money. Get the right person on your side.
Yeah. Here's a check. Go away. Okay. We'll be right back.